Hello and welcome. We just got word that the ICC, the International Criminal Court, has officially issued arrest warrants for Bibi Netanyahu. I think it's Yoav Gallant. See who all was issued. In the statement, ICC prosecutor Kareem Khan said there was reasonable grounds to believe that Hamas's Yahya Sinwar, Mohammed Diab, Ibrahim Al-Masri, also known as Daif, and Israel Haniya bear criminal responsibility for murder, extermination, and taking hostages, among numerous other crimes, since the Gaza conflict erupted in the wake of the Hamas-led attacks on southern Israel on October 7th. So they're issuing arrest warrants for certain members of Hamas. But there are also reasonable grounds to believe that Prime Minister of Israel, Benjamin Netanyahu, and Yoav Gallant, Israel Minister of Defense, are responsible for other crimes and crimes against humanity committed on the territory of the state of Palestine, and have issued warrants on those two individuals as well. So yeah, they are issuing arrest warrants for Netanyahu and Gallant, and issuing arrest warrants for Sinwar, Daif, Hania, so yeah, those three individuals. And yeah. So there is no way to sit there and try to make it seem like they're only attacking Israel now, because they're also seeking out arrest warrants for 3 members of Hamas. But Netanyahu's already been doing his damnedest to deny it, and basically denounce the actual arrest warrants issued. So yeah, let's open this up here. War crimes prosecutor seeks arrest of Israeli and Hamas leaders, including Netanyahu. But yeah, it talks about Netanyahu. Netanyahu called the prosecutor's accusations against him a disgrace and attack on the Israeli military and all of Israel. But right now, he's already in electoral trouble. Bibi, you just need to step down and face the light, dude. Because, yeah, you're done. You're gone. You're out. You're done. There is no trying to wiggle your way out of this. And what this will also do is make it impossible, more or less, for these individuals to travel. Because if they show up in almost any country, there's a chance they could be arrested and handed over to the ICC. Hamas also denounced the ICC prosecutor's request to arrest its leaders, saying it equates the victim with the executioner. So yeah. Hey, Both sides are guilty of atrocities. So yeah, in recent days, the two other members of his war cabinet, Gallant and Benny Gantz, have threatened to resign if Netanyahu does not spell out a clear post-war vision for Gaza. But yeah, I think Gallant was one of those mentions. Yeah, Yoav Gallant. So he's already likely to be prosecuted as well if they ever are able to find him in front of them. So yeah. It's it's interesting. So yeah. Let's see. They list as the reasons they have charged the leaders of Hamas: extermination as a crime against humanity, contrary to Article 7(1)(b). Let me make sure it's Hamas they're talking about. On the basis of evidence collected and examined by my office, I have reasonable grounds to believe that Yahya Sinwar, head of the Islamic Resistance Movement, Hamas, in the Gaza Strip, Mohammed Diab Ibrahim Al-Masri, also commonly known as Daif, who is commander-in-chief of the military wing of Hamas known as the Al-Qassam Brigades, and Ismail Haniyeh, head of Hamas Political Bureau, bear criminal responsibility for the following war crimes and crimes against humanity committed on the territory of Israel and the state of Palestine in the Gaza Strip from at least the 7th of October 2023. So yeah, they list extermination as a crime against humanity contrary to Article 7(1)(b) of the Rome Statute, murder as a crime against humanity contrary to Article 7(1)(a), and as a war crime contrary to Article 8(2)(ci), taking hostages as a war crime contrary to Article 8(2)(c)(3), rape and other acts of sexual violence as crimes against humanity contrary to Article 7(1)(g), and also as war crimes pursuant to Article 8(2)(e)(6) in the context of captivity. Torture as a crime against humanity contrary to Article 7(1)(f), and also as a war crime contrary to Article 8(2)(c)(1) in the context of captivity. Other inhumane acts as a crime against humanity contrary to Article 7(1)(k) in the context of captivity. Cruel treatment as a war crime contrary to Article 8(2)(c)(1) in the context of captivity, and outrages upon personal dignity as a crime contrary to Article 8(2)(c)(2) in the context of captivity. Now, on the basis of evidence collected and examined, they have reasonable grounds to believe that Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, and Yoav Gallant, the Minister of Defense of Israel, bear criminal responsibility for the following war crimes and crimes against humanity committed on the territory of the state of Palestine in the Gaza Strip from at least the 8th of October 2023. Starvation of civilians as a method of warfare as a war crime contrary to Article 8.2b 25 of the statute. Willfully causing great suffering or serious injury to body or health contrary to Article 8.2a3, or cruel treatment as a war crime contrary to Article 8.2c1. Willful killing contrary to Article 8.2a1, or murder as a war crime contrary to Article 8.2c1. Intentionally directing attacks against a civilian population as a war crime contrary to Articles 8.2b1 or 8.2e1. Extermination and or murder contrary to Article 7 IB or 7.1b and 7.1a, including the context of deaths caused by starvation as a crime against humanity. Persecution as a crime against humanity contrary to Article 7.1h, and other inhumane acts as crimes against humanity contrary to Article 7.1k. So yeah, these are the reasons that arrest warrants have been released by the ICC seeking the 3 members of Hamas as well as 2 members of Israel's government to be held in front of the International Criminal Court. So yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and make that announcement since they have been officially released. Just thought I'd let everybody know. But we'll go ahead and end this here. Educate thyself as always. Think, read, study, learn. Someone tells you something you have trouble believing, ask them to cite their sources. I'll be putting links and sources in the description box below the video. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, later.